Hey, this is Matt once again. What about in the video? There's another paid request, this time from Ian Fwwaller. Thank you so much for that. I apologize for the lateness of this video because sadly I got into some complications. It's not Ian's fault, it's just YouTube. I guess I'll tell the story a little bit because this will not sadly be a genuine reaction because I've seen this before. What had happened was I watched it and reacted to it. Good video, 26 minutes 29 seconds. I've linked the video down below in the info box, and for those interested in requesting pretty much any type of videos, any type of reactions, reviews, commentaries, re-reviews, please feel free either directly to my PayPal or join my Patreon. Both links are down below in the info box. It's just that sometimes for reaction it might just be me, my voice, and like this. And either you have to open up another tab and watch it along with me, because through the speakers of the laptop I let the audio of the video play, and then it had me in the corner while I did that, and it got blocked. Partially blocked by YouTube. So 26 minutes reacting to it, edited it together, uploaded it, copyright claim, partially blocked. That means some people could see it, but some would not be able to see it at all. I don't know if it was the footage of the movie Conan, it might have been the Basil Polidor's music, but that happens all the time with YouTube, and again, I think some people feel I'm making that up, and that's why probably by this point I've had it up here in the middle of my face to show, nope, that is exactly what happened. And that is why I'm still fine with people sending requests of anything. Please feel free. Any paid requests, feel free. It's just sometimes if you're wondering why it's just me, my face, and my voice, and where's the video, Matt? That's not how people do requests, Matt. YouTube doesn't like me. I don't know. I mean, they don't know who I am because I'm a nobody, but they just don't like me. That happens a lot. There was a time where I would put like a trailer over here in a little corner with no audio. It's just 2 minutes of the trailer. 2 months or 2 weeks or 7 months later is when it goes from fine to blocked. Or partially blocked. Here at least it was partially blocked from the get-go. So I will react to it again. I mean, I've seen it, but it's not Ian's fault. It's just YouTube being YouTube. So if you want to follow along, I'll have Ian Fwwaller's video in the info box. If you don't put it on the, feel free to follow along. But that's why I also have headphones so that YouTube doesn't get mad at me again. With that said, 3, 2, 1, pressing play. 3 seconds, 4 seconds, 5 seconds, 6. So here we go. All men seek rest in peace. Some are born with the spirit of the storm in their blood, restless harbingers of violence and bloodshed, knowing no other path. This is analysis critique on Conan the Barbarian, and that was a quote from Robert E. Howard, who did some beautiful artwork. Conan is some beautiful artwork, and I do like Conan the Barbarian. I do like the movie. I actually prefer the sequel. I know I'm alone in that. Of course, John Milius would go on to direct Red Dawn, the original Red Dawn. I mean, Basil Polidor did a wonderful job on the music. This helped Arnold get on the map. A lot of people remember this from the year 1982, where you had a lot of movies. Star Trek II, John Carpenter's The Thing. A lot of movies of that year. Of course, this led to Arnold And I disagree with it was a genre that brought in a lot of money because a lot of these films that you showed did not do well. Like Willow did not bring in a lot of money. Legend did not bring in a lot of money. I don't think Dragon Slayer did. The Sword and the Sorcerer did. But Willow, I mean, it was looked at as a disappointment box office wise. Same with Legend. I mean, it might have made a few bucks, but it wasn't like looked at as a hit like Conan the Barbarian was. Ron. Conan. What is best in life? Pussy. I hear the moaning of the maids. Arnold definitely knows those maids. Yeah, I know it's a great store. Also, YouTube doesn't like you when you have the store because they get pissed at you. But yeah, YouTube likes to play their favorites, as in they pick and well, that's even the wrong way to word it. They just are random. It's like my friend Mike uploaded a trailer on his old channel of Friday the 13th Part 6, the teaser. 10 other people uploaded, they were fine. Mike uploaded, they were mad. And YouTube they just be random. It's not even playing favorites, just random. Yeah, Arnold did fine in the role. I mean, he had a good presence to him. He had the body and the presence for it. And giving him a few words of dialogue helped as well. It's what they should have done with Hercules in New York, among many other things. Max von Sydow as that teen who is the voice of the bad guy in Ghostbusters 2, and he was, of course, the Exorcist. Vito in Ghostbusters 2. Rest in peace, Max von Sydow. Pretty much he's analyzing a scene that starts with Arnold running from rabid dogs. Then he goes to that crypt and the cave and finds the remains of the dead, the sword. He goes from a steered guy to a man, a like reborn warrior. How some people would play it off for scares or for action, but it's a character defining moment where kind of, I would say, knows his path, knows his destiny. I would say once he gets the sword and sees the fallen teens, he kind of, again, knows his destiny. Of course, I also know if you try watching the commentary for this film with Arnold and John Milius, it's pretty hilarious. Because it's just them describing what's on screen. Hey, this is when I fall. And yeah, that's when he falls. He has those sound effects. Yeah. I can't do it. I'm the governor. Sometimes the analysis, you always wonder if the director of the movie sees any of these analyses and they go, that's what I was doing? I just shot the scene because, I need to pad out the running time, and Arnold just walked up there slowly and grabbed the sword. Maybe sometimes it's like that. You never know. But yeah, Conan the Barbarian I do like. I did see this back in the day, and it's not in my top 10 Arnold films. That would be Predator, The Running Man, Commando End of Days, among others. But I actually like the sequel more. I like the adventure aspect more. I like the cavalcade of supporting actors more. I like the it's just, I think it's a pretty fun sequel. Magicians, wizards, monsters, ripping out horns out of monsters' foreheads. Still some violence in it too. I mean, maybe it doesn't have its like decapitation as much as this one, but still got some violence. Pretty much look at the dead of the past and will you join our ranks, so to speak. Kind of the scared boy becoming a man. Maybe he's thinking, I'm going to get this on Pawn Stars. This will make a killing on Pawn Stars. Actually, some of them were arrested. Never mind. I think some of them went to jail. Now this is a Skeletor. Maybe the little girl starring Ally McBeal after this. Come on. Don't lose your head. Eat a little bit. Come on, Calista Flockhart, eat some. Eat some food. There we go. It's not scared anymore. You wolves try to fuck with me, I'm gonna stick this sword up your ass. Again, yeah, he's mentioned how in this scene typically it'd be either horror or action. It'd be adventure like Raiders of the Lost Ark, or horror like a number of other movies, but I like the original Conan. I think one of the things is that I like the beginning and I like the ending. The middle kind of, I don't know, you had like that random bit with the female witch thing that kind of came out of nowhere and then she disappears, then she doesn't come back in the film, and like, what the hell was that about? It just seemed really random. Then the whole bit with Conan being almost dead, and it's like, eh. Like I said, I just enjoyed the second one, Destroyer, a lot more. Him killing the shell, Will Chamberlain, and fighting that wizard. I also love the music in that Basil Polidor. Da 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 da. It's like this is kind of the birth of Conan, while the Destroyer was just, okay, now he's rocking, kicking some ass. Now he can do some shit. That which does not kill us makes us stronger. Nietzsche. Arnold. Now Conan's dad, that is I always forget his damn name. forget what the hell it was, damn it. The Conan's dad, he was the guy that fought Clint Eastwood in Any Which Way You Can. He was also in Maniac Cop and other films. Let me look him up a bit. Can't believe I forgot his name. Sadly, he passed away. William Smith. Yeah, William Smith, who played Conan's dad. He was in Maniac Cop. He was in, like I said, the guy that fought Clint Eastwood at the end of Any Which Way You Can. He's been in quite a few other movies. I almost said Alligator, but no, I don't think he's in Alligator. He's in Maniac Cop, and like I said, quite a few others. Yeah, and the limitations of dialogue was the right decision. And Arnold he knew that his body was an asset. He knew it was a commodity. And he knew how to play to the camera. Yeah, it's a great score. Basil Polidorus did a wonderful job on the score. I know he goes into here the interesting idea that you have this motif and you hear it 3 times. The first 2, the way it ends is right before a horrible thing happens, whether it be Conan's parents dying, whether it be Sandal Birdman eventually didn't kill it, but the 3rd time it changes, and that's because it's more of triumph. I do wish we could find the theatrical cut of Conan, not the stupid fucking extended, which then became the norm. But it's like, that's not how Conan was originally. Again, good luck trying to find the theatrical cut. I mean, I know it's not maybe a bit difference to people, but I hate the extended bit in the ending. Just ruins the flow of the film. I mean, it might not be a big deal for other people, but I don't know. Then fantastic score. I mean, you can't praise the score enough. Yeah, I do wish they would just release the damn theatrical cut. That green slop always looked fucking disgusting. It looked like fucking Garbage Pail Kids soup. Or just fucking paint. Maybe they just feed them green paint. from the Ace Hardware store. Yeah, sorry I'm not saying much, just listen again. And they had of these two guys, Arnold's fighting, the other guy is Sven Thorson, the guy with the big hammer. That's Sven Thorson, who was the security guard, LaFours and Mallrats. He's Arnold's buddy. He was in The Running Man. He was the security and The Running Man who Richard Dawson's like, steroids make you deaf? Get him out here right now. And then at the end, Sven Thorson goes, I gotta go store some steroids. And leaves Arnold to Richard Dawson. He was also in Abraxas battling Jesse Ventura in that terrible movie. Sven Thorson has been in a lot of stuff. He's a guy in Hard Target who Van Damme shoots the shit out of and then does that 360 kick. Sorry about the shirt. But yeah, that guy in the sword, that's Conan's dad. That's William Smith. Again, he was in Big Fight with Clint Eastwood in Any Which Way You Can. He started quite a few movies himself in the 70s, early 80s. And again, he was in Maniac Cop and among others. I already mentioned that. Sandal Bergman, I really don't know what happened to her after this. I mean, she was, well, in the, I think Red Sonja she was in, I think. And what was the movie? Wasn't it a movie like She? I think it was called She or something. Can't remember the damn name. Oh, Hell Comes to Fraud Town. That's right. She was in that. I did enjoy that with Roddy Piper. Loved Hell Comes to Fraud Town. And then Arnold and his buddy kicking some ass. Yeah, after Conan, yeah, She, that was the film I remember. Red Sonja, yeah, as the queen. Hell Comes to Fraud Town. I have a feeling Sandal Bergman thought maybe She would be like her Conan, where she got to be the star, but didn't really work out. Like, Hawkeye ain't got nothing on me. Eat this, some bitch. You're rolling, 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 rolling. Gonna stake your ass to the ground. Shut up, not gonna make no more sound. Hawkeye ain't got any of this. He just now a piece of shit. Hawkeye, he's a pussy. You guys just a bunch of wussies. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Gonna wreck your shit. See, that's a guy you can buy. His face, you buy him being pissed off, angry, upset. Underrated in that aspect. I mean, Arnold knew how to use his body well. I think with Arnold, like, he was smarter in a business sense of the movies, where he knew he was a physical asset. Stallone, I always preferred, but Stallone, understandably so, felt he was an actor, and he was a good actor, but the public didn't see him that way. Arnold knew what the public saw him as, and he knew, played to his strengths. So, I'm a Terminator, I'm Commando, he picked out films that he knew would try to rack up big at the box office and play to what the crowd wanted him. Like, he knew how to use himself as a commodity. So that's why he's picking films like The Running Man, like The Predator, Total Recall. Yeah, music is an important aspect. Absolutely is an important aspect to a film. A lot of people don't get that nowadays, sadly. Oh yeah, this is the guy doing the... I don't know who this guy is now doing the maestro here. But I remember just thinking, God, this guy's going over the top. I mean, I'm glad he's excited for it. Who knows how many of these fucking women saw Conan the Barbarian. But this guy, like, with his mouth, like, watch his maestro's mouth. It's like he's having these orgasm fits. Ooh, yeah. Like, the way he does them, like, dude, you could do that without... He's like someone stuck a vibrator up his ass on rapé. I disagree with that. I think much... For me, the sequel is much more rewatchable. But I like the first one. It just... I rewatched the sequel more. I mean, it is a good movie, just I rewatched the sequel more. I think the sequel is more fun. Has more stuff going on. Just felt more in that adventure aspect of those olden material. Or his love for guns. I guess this is John Milius surfing. I mean, I didn't know that aspect, but... Yeah, James Earl Jones, great asset. Old interview with James Earl Jones discussed how it will be an important film. Like I said, it's definitely a film people remember to this day. With sword and sorcery. I mean, the state stuff was cool, the big giant snake. I would say I prefer the theatrical cut more. I mean, it's not like there's 15 minutes of difference, but it's still. Give me the choice. Definitely some nice violent bits in there. Yeah, you would listen to the Basil Polidor's music, but YouTube would not like that and they'd get pissed. But Fwwaller, I think he did a good job on the analysis. Good job on the video, man. Sorry I could not show your video, or at least the music. I'm guessing it was the music. It could have been the video. I don't know. So sorry I couldn't show anything, but either way, sadly, this is how it goes with YouTube. Thank you guys for watching. Take care, and we will see you guys later. Bye bye.